AFTV, we're just rounding up. We're starting off with Philippa. Don't forget, right, that she's going to be starting a brand new Arsenal women's football show. That's going to be starting on AFTV, all right? So make sure you look out for that. Philippa, if only we was doing as good as the women, it's another L for us. But did you see a lot of positive signs out there?
Of course, it started off well. Before the game, me and you were talking, and we said we wanted to see the energy that Aubameyang's talking about that's been injected into the team, and they showed it. They look stronger, they look faster. I don't know what pep talk he gave to Reece Nelson. He looked better on the right. Mesut Ozil looked world class again. Torreira looked like a world class defensive midfielder. It was all going so well, and I just knew we wouldn't be able to keep it up for 90 minutes.
Do you think what somebody said a while ago, they just felt that we just got tired?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you think that's what, or do you think that Chelsea just came into their own?
No, both, because Arsenal came out the blocks fast, hard, aggressive first half. It was the best first half I've seen in a while. I really enjoyed it. But in the second half, Frank's looked at the tactics. He's seen that it's weak on the right side of Saka, who's clearly not playing his position, and it's hard. I feel sorry for him because Aubameyang had to cover him a lot, and I need to know a stat how many tackles Aubameyang actually won that game, because that was solid from him covering. But Frank saw that, bought on a little, is it Lamptey, the young boy of Chelsea, and he was running.
He's tiny, wasn't he? I was like, bloody, yeah, he's small. And, you don't see many footballers that small nowadays.
It was rapid though.
He was quick, yeah.
And Frank just knew what he was doing, and then, but it was two sloppy mistakes. So a sloppy mistake from Leno, mistake from Mustafi, and Saka's to blame as well. I know he's not in his position, but he wasn't running with Willian. He wasn't following his runner, and that second goal was just embarrassing, really.
All right, let me get a Chelsea fan. There's a Chelsea fan here. You're right, how you doing? Happy days.
Course,
Happy days for you, of course.
Of course it is.
But did you think you deserved all 3 points, or do you think a draw would have been a bit fairer?
Well, first half we were dreadful, but I think with the fight back we made in the last 10 minutes and the claps you guys made, I think 3 points is fair for the fight back we made ourselves. So, but all this just proves one thing: London's blue, absolutely blue.
Or the referee was blue. Do you? The referee's blue.
Don't give me that.
Do you think Jorginho should have been sent off? Be honest.
If Jorginho goes, Torreira goes too. You know, at first half, whoa. Listen, first half, you men were crying like football's a non-contact sport. Every single booking we got, you boys were just playing on like it's fine. Every single yellow card we got, you were making worse tackles.
Should Jorginho have won?
Jorginho could have got a red, yeah, should have got a red.
No, could have, should. What do you think?
It could have been a second booking. It shouldn't have probably. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to stay deluded and say, look, Chelsea's got the 3 points. I'm just going to stay deluded, mate.
All right, fair enough. I'd be the same as you if we'd have won. Did you see improvements in Arsenal?
Yeah, there's definitely some things that are good to take away from it. For example, you can see in the first 30 minutes there was a lot more fight than we can expect from Arsenal in the last few games. But it does show that we still don't really have the stamina to last a full game. Like after minute 30, it felt like we were just absorbing the pressure from Chelsea, and it was bound to happen eventually, and it did. You know, we can't really last the full 90 yet. Our squad's not really deep enough. So, you know, maybe it will come good eventually with Arteta, but you know, it will take time.
Okay. You giving Arteta time? Do you like what you see so far?
Yeah, I think he's got us playing at a higher tempo. So from the first half an hour, we're playing at a much higher tempo. It's just we don't have the stamina to keep it for the whole match. But the Man United game's going to be tricky because one thing we can't do is shoot. We can do everything, even in the final third. We can get the ball up, but we just can't shoot. That's the thing.
Can we beat United?
I think a draw.
Okay. Do you see improvements?
I definitely see improvements. You know what? When we were chopping and changing with which manager we want, we went from Arteta to Pochettino to Mourinho, everyone, yeah. I was Arteta from the beginning. He's played for this club.
Yeah, he was from the
you know
beginning?
What? I think he's bringing the best out in our players, honestly. I think he's played with Ozil. I saw a massive improvement with Ozil today, 100%. Ozil was one of the best players on the pitch today, yeah. And that's personally, I think Arteta's the man for the job. Because he's Arsenal. He's as big as Arsenal fans as the rest of us.
Will he get time? Because obviously he's got a really tough start, isn't it? I mean,
it's
could
tough,
possibly get another defeat against United, and then, you know, we'll be going into like near relegation.
At the end of the day, this season's already written off. So it's the perfect time to appoint someone like Arteta. Do you know what I mean? Give him to the end of the season, see how he does. I think I've already seen good signs today.
Okay.
So give him to the end of the season, and we'll see how he does.
You're giving him long, innit? The end of the season, that's all.
But he's from America. Can we get neutral from America, man?
I'm going to come to you in a minute. Let's get ladies first again. Do you see improvements in Arteta, with Arteta in?
Today was very entertaining. I had the first 30 minutes I couldn't sit down. I was really buzzed. The way they were playing, there were loads of adrenaline in the stadium. It was really interesting.
And we haven't seen that a lot, especially at home this season, have we?
We haven't. Evans. I said, what magic is Arteta? What is he actually doing? And he's using Nelson very well as well. Reece Nelson was really good today. Yeah.
Now, can we beat Man United?
I think we have a lot of positives to take from this game. We have to just ensure that we don't lose the midfield. Energy levels dropped in the second half. I don't want to call names, but yeah, Guendouzi was a little bit out of his depth, like 5 minutes into the second half for some reason. And then we need to encourage our strikers. We need them to score. It's very important. We should have buried it in the first half, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, improvements for you today from Arteta, under Arteta's stewardship?
Yeah, definitely. I saw intensity improved in players that didn't really show intensity before, like Ozil and especially Aubameyang. He was getting back on defence, made a few tackles. So yeah, there's been a lot of improvement, but we just need to start scoring goals.
Can we beat Man United?
We can, but whether we will is a different story.
What do you think?
It'll probably be a draw.
Okay. Improvements for you?
Yeah, I'm from Australia, came over and this is my first ever Arsenal game I've been, so I was super excited, really, really proud.
Great atmosphere in the first half, wasn't there?
Unbelievable. First half an hour, incredible. I was so ecstatic, like super proud of the team and everything and super proud of all the fans. Individual players though just seemed to fall off, seemed to sort of run out of energy or run out of passion, I don't understand. And I thought, look, if we can hold on to half time, we can have sort of the same impact that maybe, how Unai Emery used to have an impact at half-time with the first 6 months he was here. I thought, awesome. It's the chance for Arteta to come in, have a great half-time team talk and bring the team out. We'll come out and romp Chelsea, absolutely destroy them. But Frank Lampard, credit to him, half an hour in, realised it wasn't working, changed the game. I'm a bit worried by the fact that Arteta didn't do anything. His half-time team talk obviously didn't really change the passion of the players. And there's players walking around a little bit out of confidence, like Lacazette. Saw him in the warm-up, had his head down, didn't hit the target at all, looking really out of confidence. I think what we needed was for Arteta to change the game by either an awesome team talk or, if that's not going to work, bring Pepe on. We needed someone to come on, grab the ball, turn the Chelsea players around. They were all over us. As soon as they sort of started actually pressing us as a team, we gave up.
You here for the United game?
I'm here, but I don't have a ticket. So if anyone wants to shout me, yeah, if anyone's got a ticket. Yeah.
Do you think we can win that?
I do think so. I think the team needs to have a look at this game though, and realise that we need to press as a team, and we need to have that intensity throughout the whole game.
Okay. Can we beat Man United?
I think we can, but I don't know if we will. I think we will. I think it's just a matter of, are the players going to show the fight for the full 90 minutes of the game? And
you didn't think they did today?
I think they showed fight, but 2 defensive errors stopped us from winning that game, and they ended up capitulating after their first goal, and then you could just see they were just tired, and that's why we lost in the end, really.
Who's your best player for Arsenal today?
For me today, I think Ozil did really well, or Nelson, and I loved the way Aubameyang was coming back to help out Saka a lot. Torreira did well as well.
Do you see improvements today? You're from the States, right?
Oh, yeah.
You see improvements today in Arsenal?
Oh, I think so, 100%. A lot more passion in the team, like first 30 minutes, Great intensity, great play down the wings. You're dropping it off, playing down the wing, I think Arsenal is completely, I'm not going to say completely turn around, but it's a complete different change in culture, you know what I mean? Like, Arteta's come in, it's the effect of a new manager, Obviously, players are going to play harder. An Arsenal man like Arteta coming in, that's obviously going to inspire the players.
Can they beat Man United?
That's tough to ask. I think they can, honestly. I mean, from a neutral point of view, I genuinely think they can. Like, if you think the quality of players and the quality of them, especially the managers and the leadership, is different, then I think you're bugging. I really think it's completely easy to compare both teams for sure, 100%.
Can we beat United?
I think we can. There's a lot of positives I've seen from Arteta's first 2 games. Like, we're playing with a lot more intensity, we're pressing, but I'm still seeing the same defensive errors that we've seen for the last, I want to say, decade even. Like today,
it is the last decade.
Like the couple guys before me. This is my first game here as well, so I was expecting something nice today with Arteta's first home game as well. There's a lot of positives I've seen, but when Mustafi came on, I just waited. I said to the guy stood next to me, I said, my friend, when are we going to see the problems happen? And I don't want to complain too much about the defence because that really can't be fixed at this point in time, but I think if we can take it to United, if we press them, if we stop them from bringing it to us, because you've seen with that second half, Chelsea just pushed us, kept us in our own half for the whole half, for that whole 45 minutes. So I think the potential is there, but I don't know. I'm worried because.
Positives today for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of positives, especially in the first half. We played really well. A lot of high pressing, high determination, a lot of fight. In the second half, we got tired, especially Lacazette. You can see he got really, really tired. Should have probably made a change quite early on. Maybe bring Pepe on slightly earlier, because he didn't have much time to do anything really. Okay. And then when it came on, did quite well as well.
Yeah. Positives?
I'm actually really disappointed we lost today, because I thought we played well, but I think the last 10-20 minutes we got really tired, and I think the way we set up invited pressure. I think the way Chelsea played, they're not very good out wide, and with the crosses that were coming in, you just knew that someone was going to make a mistake. And at 1-1, we're trying to chase the game, we're trying to win it, but we get caught out on the break. And it's just a few frailties that I think Arteta can improve. I've seen a lot of defensive improvements, but just need a bit more time.
I'll give you the final word. My man, the final word, right? Can we? Oh, so I forgot you as well. Can we beat Man United?
I think we can. But with United, they're a counter-attacking team. And then if we keep overloading them, they'll have one break and they'll score. They did against Chelsea at the start of the season. Even though it was a 4-0 game, whenever Chelsea overload their half, they come back straight on their half and score a goal. But with Arteta, I think there's a lot of positives. More intensity, we're more organised. I think David Luiz today, he put in a performance. I think it's just a second goal. Why'd you back off? Don't back off, just get the yellow card. But when it was 1-1, I thought we were going to concede again.
Okay, you got the final word. Sorry, I nearly forgot you. So can we beat Man United? That's the next one. Everybody's saying there's quite a lot of positives from today, even though we lost the game. But can we beat Manchester United? That's another huge game, first game of the decade.
To be honest with you, I think we can. But then again, I'm not going into it with confidence because of this game. First half, I thought, Arteta's in, we're doing our thing. But it was like half time in the change room, I thought it was Emery there. And then we came out, literally Emery ball. Letting them with possession. I lost my voice for no reason. Trying to chant for us, but it was literally, there was no change. It was sitting back, letting them come onto us. And after 1-1, I thought, fuck it, we lost anyway. And after the second one, I left the stadium anyway, because there's literally no point. But I think we ended, the last 10 years, this decade has been pure shit for us. And I hope the new decade will be a good start and a positive start for us. And personally, everyone says top 4's written off. I still think we can get it, because no matter how shit we've been, we're still not far from other teams like Man United and Tottenham and whatnot, because they're not performing great either. There's only about 5 points between us and Man U, 6 points, and there's 18 games left, so it's doable.
Well, that's a positive anyway, that he's left us on a positive. I do agree with him, the last decade has been poor from Arsenal. It'd be great to get the new decade off to a great start, and how better to do that by beating Man United.